Yeah, we back in another Simon Says session. Keeping it real. This is called Come Loudy. This is by Simon. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my beats. It's a fat beat. Yeah, we're going to start the show off tonight with by praising the Lord like we always do. Yahweh, Jehovah, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. You understand me? And the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit. And I'm going to give you a few scriptures right fast. We'll let the music play for a little bit here at Simon Says Tonight. I'm Simon, your host. That's right. You always look good with the money in your hand, baby. That's all is, mate. Let me turn it down for a second. Yeah, these are off of my CD called Icon DNA. Okay, we're about to bow our heads in prayer right quick. Okay. Almighty Father Yahweh, in the mighty name of your Son Yahshua, the Messiah, Jesus Christ, who we know him as, and to keep it simple so it doesn't go over anybody's head, we're going to say Jesus Christ. We ask that you have your way with us this evening at Simon Says show. He who has the Spirit to hear what the Spirit has to say, let him hear what the Spirit has to say. And then he who has the knowledge or the ear for ism, let him hear what I have to say. Either he ism or he doesn't. Thank you for hearing my prayer. Okay, tonight's topic, man, we're going to talk about, this mind washing. You know what I'm talking about? People are always talking about this brainwashing going on in the situation, and, that they don't believe in religion because they say that's brainwashing. Well, I mean, it depends. To me, I'm telling you, there might be something to that MK Ultra mind control TV shows you a lot. Me, I grew up in an era where people like Nixon, were famous, Watergate scandals, Vietnam, where the United States went over there to Vietnam, lost, what I heard, but nonetheless, they actually left the U.S. and went over there. You know what I mean? That right there shows progress and you got gumption. TV programs like The Untouchables, Gangster Chronicles, Valentine's Day Massacre type of programs. Even the commercials were quizzes in math, or they were showing scientific discoveries explaining this shit. Even the cartoons were hard. Superheroes, the Hulk, Thor, Spider-Man. And to top it all off, I was studying Catholicism. Imagine that, man. Me, Simon, studying Catholicism. But I mean, I like to know and be knowledgeable about things. I don't like to ask people questions and that type of stuff. If I ask you about God, you don't know. It's your first time here too. So I got to find out for myself for Simon. You know what I'm saying? Deciphering who really was the true God. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, Jesus Christ always end up the winner. It's strange how a school that teaches about myths and other religional gods touch all cultures. They talk about all the different religions and cultures in the Catholicism, you know what I mean? But I'm not here to knock the church or anything like that. This is my show. This is Simon's show. They show you on what power is. And it's easy to see the significance in the program of mind washing, if there is such a thing. They teach you how to spell, how to count money, how to actually graduate and get a job and raise a family. Check out Leave It to Beaver on TV, you know what I mean? Cabin in the Sky, no doubt, for the Christians. No pink animals. No Pokemon. No, we had a few robots, but wasn't none of them Transformers or sellouts. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these cats got right now. I think one of their cartoons they got right now, his pants is sagging or something. I don't know. But That could be part of mind wash. You know, many ethnic groups were voicing their opinions. Riots in cities, and Martin Luther King, Malcolm X assassinations were going on. You know, and attempts. You know, so if I was mind washed, take your pick. But with a 4.9 GPA in junior high school, man, I'm gonna let y'all listen to some music. You go ahead and marinate that on what Ciamond talking about right here. You know, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've been following up on the Lord. You know, one time, man, I went on a vacation one time down south to go visit my folks, and I was sleeping on the couch in their living room, right? And it was Saturday morning, so I opened the door, let some air in. I seen kids out there playing out in the front, they running around and carrying on. They talking about they playing superheroes. We watch superheroes on the TV with the kids in the cartoon in the house. So I looked at the door. I see the kids run by. One of them said he was Captain America or Thor, and the other one said he was Spider-Man or something. And then the other kid ran up and looked at him and said, "I'm God," right? And I had to look to see whose kid it was, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I know who this is here. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to act like they was shooting bullets at him and stuff. He said, "You can't kill me, I'm God." Now that goes to show you, kids got a better mentality about God than adults do. You know what I'm talking about? They think God is some pushover or something. You know, watching TV taught me how to ride horses. Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all a break for a minute and let y'all marinate in what Ciamond was talking about for a momento. All right? We're gonna put some music on for you. Yeah, that's a tight beat right there. That's a beat off of my CD. Let me see if I can find something fresh for you right here. So listening to beats and the carrying on whatnot. You know, I get a creator respect for everything that I'm doing because I know he gave me the talent. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We get back to this here music, you know what I'm saying? Man, I believe in all powerful God right here in Isaiah 43. He talking about when you pass through the waters will not overflow you. You know, and when you walk through the fire, should you walk through the fire, the flame should not singe you. That's some powerful scriptures right there. You know what I'm saying? That's some mind wash for me right there. That's the only mind wash I need right there. But now, I'm telling you the truth, watching TV taught me how to swim in deep water, lakes and oceans. You know, I never swum before. And I was out swimming in the lake and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to fisticuff watching Kung Fu movies. I even learned how to get away with the cookie and eat it and leave the crumbs coming out of somebody else's mouth. That's that ventriloquism. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep that Catholicism, ventriloquism, man. You know what I'm talking about? While others were watching the same programs from a deficit, watching gangster movies was plenty interesting. The fact remains guns shoot bullets, arguments lead to fights, and common sense leads us to avoid unneeded dilemmas or problems, you know. Alter the change. Yeah, it alters the change every now and then. You know, them unneeded dilemmas, baby. And you know, others took up the criminal enterprise, watching it being portrayed on TV. Apparently, they didn't watch the episodes where the criminals get away with it. Fortunately, they didn't learn how to get away with it. You know, they watched the other part of it, like Billy the Kid or Dillinger. You know, they got away with it. You know what I'm saying? And they even tell you about it. So if you ask old Simon if mind washing is possible, I say yes. Jesus mind washed me of foolish living and how to think everything I do through first and weigh the outcome. Go after your goals without a set time limit, Mike. Long as you go after your goals. Everything on television isn't bad for you. You just need to know what you're looking for, Mike, on the highway of knowledge. Some watch for the ignorance of entertainment, while others watch for edutainment, not quarantine and containment. So it's not really a mind wash. You know what I mean? Let's make it simple, Mike. You know what I'm talking about? You pay the bills at your house. You feed your kids. You pay your car note. You go to work every day. Every now and then you can tell a few people what to do. Well, that's what you got kids for. If you can't do it in the street, you know, it's all mind washed. You gotta have somebody to believe in, right? Get right back with you. Hold on a second. Yeah, ain't nothing like riding through the ghetto, man. Especially after you done moved out, you get to look around and see the sites where you used to be at. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. It's always good to have some common sense around you. It also helps to read books. You know, I try to keep a dictionary around so I can look up the terminology. You know, so I know ain't nobody pulling the wool over my face, cause I ain't nobody's sheep, man. Maybe a shepherd, but not a sheep. I never follow sheep into the enemy's lair, player. And then you learn how to master things. You understand me? You read books. This is the art of mastery. I don't know if you've heard of this before. It's by Robert Greene. You know, and then when it comes down to getting the women, you got to keep some tight novels for them. You know what I'm saying? Read here for game on how to talk to women, or just a different ploy or something every now and then. Now, we also have books of intrigue. You know what I mean? Now these are books of intrigue right here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the art of mental mastery. I can't really go into that with you, but now the sharper your mind is, the sharper you'll be able to be aware of your spiritual surroundings and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it so easy for people to mind wash you. Man, you can mind wash yourself. Come up with your own program. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mind wash. You know, some call religion mind wash. You know, me, it's just the accumulation of what you learned in this life. You know what I'm saying? Did it come with personal instruction? Life don't come with personal instruction. But now it do depend on who you believe in and what you believe. You know, people say it's a religion and people practice religion. It's not a religion, man. It's a belief. You know what I'm saying? There's no difference in it. It's just like a father and a son. A father and son have a relationship and the intellect of what they believe in, and they kick in between each other. You know, if you can't understand that, then you ain't no real father anyway. You ain't no real dad anyway. Probably ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? But now, like I said, if it don't come with instructions, you gotta find some type of instructions. You gotta make up something, you know, because it does come with instructions if it's according to how one lives, Christian or other. But each has its own set curriculum that is to be followed in order to reap the benefits and to put a label on it. You know, put a label on it so you can have something tangible to grasp. You know, some people grasp trees. You know what I mean? I'll smoke them. I'm excuse me, but you know, I'm talking about they worship. Hey, that's probably why they follow me around now. They smell the smoke. But now, we're going to get back to the benefits of putting a label on it. You know what I'm saying? All of life is a mind wash. You bathe in what you wish to learn, or you sink like a stone to the proverbial bottom of the ocean of indecisiveness. You wanted to be a fireman, you were six, but you settled for 6 kids in a manager's position at Radio Shack. Or you watch too many Al Capone movies, you seen him selling a bootleg liquor, a couple of Valentine's Day massacres, you was sold. Career looked promising, but you ended up with 10 years in prison, or even worse, too much of that Cosby's. You know what I'm saying? Had you actually believing Bill was some kind of saint. Is there anything to the Vatican scandal? Well, I don't know. Seeing is believing. That's Simon said for the night. You know, we're not here to diagnose any ailments or knowledge deficiencies. This is merely for entertainment purposes only. I want you to remember that. So don't be trying to call it, trying to sue me, talking about you learn something. You know, if you learn something, put it to good use, let it sprout out. You know, faith is like a grain of mustard seed. People don't know too much about mustard seeds, but I'm gonna let you in on a big secret. You know, a mustard seed can grow anywhere. So a little piece of a mustard seed, you can slap it on the side of a rock, and it'll grow into the rock and start breaking the rock apart till the rock is gone. So have faith the grain of a mustard seed, you'll move mountains too, baby. All right. Gotcha. So now we got boom, 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 boom. You understand what I'm saying? And there you have it, folks. Grain of mustard seed. A piece of mustard seed, you slap it down on it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you about some of these power scriptures that I read by. You know, Jesus Christ came back from the dead, man. You understand what I'm saying? He showed did, man. And when he did, he came back and he ate with his disciples. Let's see what we hear. Here it is. Jesus appears to his disciples. It's in Luke 24. Luke 24 and 38. Why are you troubled? And why do doubts arise in your hearts? Behold, my hands and my feet, that is, I myself. Handle me and see. For the spirit does not have flesh and bone as you see me, I have. And where's the food at, man? And he wanted to eat too. He ate with him. Check that out. Now you get in there, that's in Luke 24 and I said 38. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some more power to read about. I'm gonna tell you something. You get up in the scriptures, man, and the Bible will tell you, give you something. Now that's what you need to wash your mind with. You understand me? Like in Psalm 18, verse 28, when you're pressed by your enemies,